Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the thumb. It's a nice autumn morning. Not quite hoodie weather yet, or today isn't anyway. But it's yeah, definitely starting to feel like fall. A little chilly. Got a little time to kill this morning. I kind of have a little bit of a job going, but it's waiting on some parts, and a friend of mine slash customer, probably more friend than customer, asked me to help him with some chopping silage this morning or today, so I'm gonna help him, but I don't have to be there till 10 o'clock, so figured I might as well unload this load of wood. It's yeah, I got to do a little bit of work with my cattle this morning too, or just, I should say. Okay, well, that got me to, yeah, I would say I'm real close to being 2/3 done filling this long part of the woodshed here. Like I said before, it's not real good quality wood. It's a lot of cottonwood, a lot of ash that a lot of people would probably just left in the woods, and then this maple. I don't know how that maple's going to burn. I don't know what kind of maple it is. It's going to be dry enough. I mean, you can see it's all cracked up and stuff already. So, yeah, I think it'll be dry enough, but just how well it's going to burn. That's one thing I have realized, that just having good dry wood in a gas fire, I think as far as quality of wood, it's, I don't know what you want to say. It's not so picky, because it burns all the smoke. It pretty much burns everything, and it's very efficient. But yeah, I've got all this to fill up yet, and a little bit in here. I'll probably put a little bit where that ladder's at, top that off, and then this can go that high. I don't, I might pile a little bit in the corner there too. I have done that before when I have extra. Anyway, now I'm going to go out and see what cattle are doing. Okay, I'm back here where the cattle are now. They're doing all right. They've been on this spot here for about 2 weeks now, and then I don't know if you can see it, but up, I don't know, about halfway to my van there is where, say, where my moving fence is now. And yeah, I got another about 2 weeks on this field to give these girls. If you think I'm talking funny, I am, because I lost a filling yesterday and it's turning my tongue into hamburger. But anyway, enough about me. So yeah, like I said, it was 2 weeks ago I got them off of this little patch of, well, you can, I don't know if you can kind of see, let me widen this back out. You can kind of see where the line is. It is right about here. This side it was grazed off once since I took the oats off, and then this was kind of grazed off twice. I had put them on here just for a day while I was kind of putting the finishing touches on this fence over here. But anyway, so the next move will be back into this field. It'll this field will get me all the way to the 1st of November sometime, and I can move my cattle back home. I might even wait a few days more, than depending on, I'm sure this is going to be plenty of feed for them. It's actually doing quite well. All the oats is, or I should say most of the oats is volunteer. And like I said, this was grazed once already. I mean, it was just 5 cow-calf pairs when I grazed it, so it's not like I put a big huge herd across. But you can see, like, the radishes are doing really good. There's a sunflower coming. Yeah, the oats is doing really good. Yeah, mostly volunteer, like I said. I mean, it's not quite, I don't know, probably 6-8 inches tall. And in another 2 weeks, it'll probably be more like a foot tall. What I'm hoping is, you can't really see it, but the girls there, they could use some condition on them before winter. And you know, with the calves are doing great, but they are also, you know, taking a lot out of the heifers there. So, and they're heifers, so they're still growing. So yeah, they could use some extra. Hopefully this oats will kick them into gear, and I don't know if they'll eat them radishes or not, but you know, it'll be some good protein for them, plus the oats, and hopefully that'll get them into good shape. But yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, just this side of those beehives is that black bean farm around test plot. Farm around and find out test plot. I did not desiccate that yet. I desiccated the other black beans. That's like a 27-acre field. They're looking pretty good. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to talk about these cover crops. That's one thing that when they talk about cover crops, they don't really talk about, you know, the cover crops is kind of a test. It's good for the ground, obviously, to keep it covered and keep something growing all the time. But to me, it's one other thing that people don't talk about is how it becomes kind of a test. Like, you can see, like, this is doing really good here, but then you get farther up, it's kind of a, yeah, you can tell that the nutrients aren't quite as good. So it's just you know, I read that book, I think it's called 40 Chances by, I think it was Howard Buffett. But you know, 40 chances, most farmers have 40 chances to get it right, where with cover crops on the off season, that kind of gives you 80 chances to get it right, because you know, you can see where your field needs some little bit of attention one way or another, and you know, say where it doesn't really need quite as much attention. So anyway, I could babble on all day about stuff like that, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I appreciate you guys watching Thumb Country Stuff, and tune in for more. I might get a little, maybe get a little footage while I'm chopping today, but I can't guarantee it because it's kind of fast paced sometimes. But yeah, anyway, Hope you enjoyed this video, and take her easy.